With all the talk about COPPA and the YouTube changes that will take effect next month, I have had to think long and hard about how I would be able to continue this channel, or if I even want to continue the channel. YouTube's climate has been very hostile towards content creators lately, and I feel it's only going to get worse. But while I don't have many subscribers and view counts to be remonetized, I don't want to deal with the FTC. And so I thought about what could be a clearer-cut definition of what is for kids and what isn't. Clearly, a cartoon or video game can have vastly different audiences, even if they're created in the same style or medium. The guidelines are so vague that it can be misinterpreted by anyone who doesn't understand your content. An intern at the FTC may look at your thumbnail without even watching your video and try to fine you. And so the whole, well, it's up to you and your lawyer to decide what is or isn't a video for kids thing is a complete bunk. What we may deem as for kids or not may be something entirely different to someone else. And usually the someone else is an idiot who's looking at you with dollar signs in their eyes. So no, we can't leave it to our own interpretations or common sense, which is a rare commodity these days. But maybe there is a legal way that we can avoid the made for kids problem by using another system designed to help us find out what content is really made for kids or not. And that system is the ESRB. Similar to the rating system used for television and films, the ESRB has boldly stated guidelines and markers that clearly indicate what is for all ages, teens, and mature adults. This may be the only way we can differentiate our content from each other. A gameplay or review of God of War may not be in the same ballpark as a gameplay video or review of Pokemon or even Smash Brothers. What I have done, and I hope it helps all of us gaming YouTubers, is to only upload content that is clearly marked as T for teens or M for mature. E for everyone and E10 plus is out of the question, since those games, and subsequently your video about that game, is marked as being for children under 13. And wouldn't you know it, children under the guidelines of YouTube and the FTC are anyone under the age of 13. Now, the stupid slippery slope crap they try and shoehorn in their whole, well, children might be a different age depending on their country. Well, as far as I know, most of us live in the United States, and if it's 12 and under here, then that's what it is here for us. If you're uploading content and you live in a different country, then it may get more complicated for you. But I think the PEGI system is similar to the ESRB, so I suggest you try and use that instead. It's not a foolproof system, but if you ever find yourself in court because of these overreaching laws, you may have a reasonable claim that you were trying to follow the guidelines set by YouTube by using a system specifically meant to help direct parents as to what is a kid and what is an adult. If all your videos are rated for teens and above, then there shouldn't be a problem, I hope. For every video you upload, you will have to check off that it's not for kids in the box. But say you have a full list of videos on your channel. You will then have to go in and manually check off each video and edit them to say that the video is not for a kid's audience. Since my channel covers a wide range of games and topics, and just to be on the safe side, since an unrated game or a film may be for kids if it's not entirely obvious, my review for Legends of Ravaging Dynasties is a film that's unrated here. I don't know what the rating system is for China for their films, but I figure that it has plenty of magical violence, so that content would obviously be PG-13 or specifically for teens. So if I'm reviewing or playing Smash Brothers or Ninja Turtles or talking about a game console, and I don't know how people are going to be able to talk about PS5 or Xbox 2 now, then I will have to keep the channel for children. For other content that is T for teen or M for mature, then I will upload it as not for kids, as the ERB itself states that it isn't for kids. That is, anyone under the age of 13. Also, it will be a good idea to write in the description box the name of the game and the ESRB rating, and write down its intended audience. This will let everyone know your intentions with the video and what your target audience is. You will really have to spell it out for everyone now. The problem with this is for big channels that have a humongous list of videos going back years or decades even. In that case, you might have to just claim your whole channel as for kids just to be safe, and create a whole new channel and start from scratch, making sure to let your subscribers know that you've moved to a new channel. It will be the only way to continue if you want to stay monetized and off the for kids label. Now, is this a plan that could work? Maybe. But with the rules being so vague, I wonder if anything anyone does on this platform is safe. YouTube really doesn't care about content creators, even though we are the backbone of this site. So if we continue to use this platform, let's try and rally together and communicate with each other on how to safeguard against FTC fines and all around YouTube fuckery. And no, using curse words might not help you. Well, or maybe it might. I don't know. Is a South Park style of animation and humor enough to get the FTC off your backs? Time will tell, but the only way I can think of is to use a system that's already in place to guide your decisions in what to upload. Think about it like this. YouTube is the movie theater. Your film is the video being uploaded. The movie theater has to know what rating the content is in order to correctly cater to its guests. So if you give them a film titled Happy Happy Joy Joy and rate it PG, but yet the film features hardcore pornography, is that the theater's fault or yours? The theater would get fined for showing the film, and you would get fined for falsely portraying the rating of the film to the theater. Of course, none of this used to be a real problem before, as there are already safeguards and reporting functions on YouTube. But now the government is involved, and we'll all have to watch our asses. YouTube is watching out for YouTube. If only Google wouldn't track everybody for marketing purposes, then none of this would be an issue. Hey, what a concept. A free market with nobody creating a market profile on your spending habits. But this ain't the 1950s anymore, so we gotta do what we gotta do. I hope this can help any YouTube gamers out there, and I hope it's a sound way of dealing with such vague terms the FTC and YouTube have put in place. There are a lot of channels I would hate to see go away if they had to silence themselves for the sake of some for kids algorithm. But time will tell. Let your favorite YouTubers know what's up. Share this video with them, or at least explain this concept to them. I don't expect this video to have a lot of views in the first place, as I'm a very small YouTube channel. But I do want the message to get out there, especially if this hasn't been discussed or thought about in this way yet. So I thank you to all of my subscribers, and I hope 2020 will be a change for the better for all of us on YouTube. See ya.